everyone. Welcome back to the program. I'm sitting here with Amanda. Amanda, thank you for being on today.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. For those who are not familiar with the work you're doing, let them know about yourself.
Well, I am a two-time award-winning speaker and author. So that is how I got to meet Miguel. We actually were in a competition together. So that was awesome. But I am a coach and I am helping women through life transitions. So that is my specialty.
We talk about transitions, and of course, life is full of them. How much does self-awareness have or play a factor in the life transitions?
It is one of the biggest pieces of it, because as we're going through the transitions, whether it's having a new baby or having a new relationship, getting married, those pieces are big events in our life. And in some ways, it's almost traumatic to go through these things. And if you have the awareness that how monumental these things are, then you understand the need for putting practical things and implementing a different routine, if you will, when these things happen in your life. So
Change,
self-awareness is key.
change is such a tough part, I think, for many individuals to deal with. And when they hear change, I don't think there's such an association of change equals transition or change is a transition. So, talk about some strategies of how we can embrace change.
So I like to give examples. When I had my son, he was my second child. I went through postpartum depression. And talking about the awareness piece, I didn't know what I didn't know.
Mm.
And so, if going back now and being able to look at the pieces, had I had more experience or more awareness of what to look for, everything could have been different. But I put time in being stuck in the mud, so to speak. And so finding strategies wasn't something I knew how to do. But when I found them, I was able to heal. I was able to show up better. I was able to be the mom that every society expectations, right, says that I should have experienced, but I wasn't. I wasn't experiencing them. So that was the awareness. Society says I should feel this way, but I wasn't. And so what can I do to kind of fit this mold was really kind of the starting point for me. It's like something doesn't feel right. I got to find a different way to make this work. And it was a big event. And so the strategies that I put in place helped me to get better.
So for that individual that wants to transition, that individual that maybe is in a place where like, you know what, I'm ready for the next season. I'm ready for my next breakthrough. I'm ready for what could they do right now to walk through that door?
Ah, what a great question. I was just talking about that this morning. It's consistency. It's consistency in the little things that move you forward. And we get so stuck in our habits because we form them over years and years and years that even down to our words, we're repeating the same words over and over and over, and we don't understand how much power we're giving them. And like hitting the snooze button, no big deal. It's 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes. That's how many seconds. If we break this stuff down, these things are monumental. So making the little changes, having the consistency of saying, you know what, if I want change to happen, I have to do something differently. That might mean for some people moving the coffee pot in a different place on the counter because it forces your brain to think differently. We have to take action on the habits to change them. So forcing ourselves to not hit the snooze button. If you know you're going to hit snooze for 5 minutes, you got to set your alarm earlier for 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Or if you know that as soon as you wake up that you can walk in the kitchen with your eyes closed and go right to the coffee and pour it with your eyes closed, Well, how about move the coffee pot? Because then you have to be awake to pour that cup of coffee. So it really comes down to being consistent in your habits. And if your habits are old habits, then you're just fueling the old behaviors.
Mm. At the start of the new year, everyone has so much optimism for what is about to take place. Of course, many individuals set forth a New Year's resolution or goals that they want to accomplish. Others, they use one word to anchor their decisions. Where do you lean more towards, the one word or the New Year's resolutions?
I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions because I think it's something that everybody's doing. And I don't like to be like everybody else. I want to set myself apart. So I'm thinking, what can I do now that's going to move me in that direction? And if you focus on a word, I think that words carry more power. I truly, truly believe that, because do you know it only takes 5 to 10 seconds to rewire a thought? If you replay the same word, I want to say it's 250 times, it's going to take that many times to unsay it.
Mhm.
Your mind believes what you're saying, what you're putting out there. And that's why if you choose a word to focus on, like consistency, like focus, like um just showing up, it can be anything that has momentum, momentum, because you have to move forward, little steps, one step at a time. So I'm definitely am leaning towards using the words more so than just having a resolution.
Now, if there was one word that you could use to sum up that would embody your life's work, what would that one word be?
Community. Community is the one thing that comes to mind always, because I want to bring people together. And I also understand the power that community has. The people around you matter. If you're around people that are bringing you down, then you're going down. If you surround yourself around people that bring you up, you're going up. And so community really does have so much impact on our lives.
Those individuals that are connected here today and want to get connected with you, how could they do so?
Everything is on my website. That is the best way to get in touch with me. It's easy, amandaewers.com. And everything is there to book a free call with me. I am happy to meet with anyone, 45 minutes, just virtual coffee, as I like to call it. We just get together and, if you just want to chat, if you want to see, if you have a goal in mind and what's one thing I can do to move myself forward, I love to have those conversations with people. And if there's an opportunity for us to talk more, then we can talk about that too.
Awesome. Amanda, I'm so grateful for you having you on the program. Thank you so much.
Thank you.